Hello, Elizabeth here, and today I'm going to show you how I made this Taggy baby rattle using felt and ribbon. Babies love anything that has these little silky tags they can touch and feel, and they are super easy to make. I'm going to walk you through everything step by step. I started with a sheet of yellow felt. I used a round container lid to trace two identical circles onto the felt with a marker for the front and back side of the toy, and I cut them out with a pair of scissors. Next, I wanted to add a little happy face to each side of the sun toy. So I found this cute graphic in the Canva Elements library, and I used my Cricut machine to cut them out of black heat transfer vinyl. But you could absolutely embroider a face or even draw one on instead. Once I had my vinyl cut, I used my mini heat press to transfer a face onto each of my felt circles. Next, I gathered some thin satin ribbon in 8 different colors, and I measured and cut one 4-inch strip of each color. Then I used my hot glue gun to glue one end of each strip onto the inside of one of the yellow felt circles. I started with the top, bottom, left, and right sides, then put the other 4 pieces halfway between each of those to make sure my spacing was even, and I placed the ribbons in classic Roy G. Biv rainbow order. The ribbons have a shinier side and a duller side, so I made sure that the duller side was facing me and the shiny side was facing the table. Next, I folded the loose end of each ribbon over to meet the glued end, and I added more hot glue to secure each ribbon into a loop sticking out of the edge of the felt circle. These looked really pretty, but it still felt a little bit empty to me. So next I cut another strip of each ribbon, this time measuring them to be 5 inches long so that each loop would be a little bit longer than the ones I already made. Then I repeated the ribbon gluing process, adding each 5-inch ribbon strip beside the 4-inch strip of the exact same color, so that there would be one longer and one shorter loop of each color side by side. Now the sun was looking much fuller, and I think the alternating sizes of the loops add some visual interest as well. Now at this point, you could just hot glue the other yellow circle right on top and be finished. This would make a great toy. But I'm going to stuff mine and turn it into a little plush rattle. So next I took some yellow embroidery thread that matches the color of the felt, and I sewed the outer edges of the 2 felt circles together. I started on the inside so that the knot would be hidden inside the toy, and I did a back stitch for a nice tight join of the 2 sides. Once I had worked most of the way around the edge and had a small gap left, I took a few rattle inserts and some polyester stuffing and stuffed the toy, making sure it wasn't too packed and wouldn't stretch the stitches along the edges. Then I finished sewing the toy shut and passed the tail through the center of the toy, pulling it tight and cutting it off on the other side so that the tail would disappear inside of it. And here is the final result. I think this turned out so cute and colorful. It's made with super affordable materials, and it's very customizable with whatever colors and designs you want to try out. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment letting me know what sort of projects you'd like to see in the future. See you later!